Hello, everyone. Welcome to what could be, is going to be a very, very long process. To starting out here, my name is Joker's Ransom. That's Chef Billy. And goodness, Billy, we're gonna be in for a long haul here. 9 days of trials.
50 players
Yeah.
plus. I
Right.
am excited. This is going to be a lot of fun. There are some names from 23
Mm-hmm.
that are in here. There are some names that I've never seen before. I've already got a couple of my favorites just because of casting South American Masters.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to see how this actually goes down. I love that they've got it so methodically put out there. I mean, everybody knows what's going to happen. Everybody knows where they're going to be. The way that, if I understand it correctly, is that they're going to have I guess, a merit-based progression as we go week to week. It's going to be over the next 3 weeks, Joshua. That's how long it's going to take us to get to know these players.
Yeah, it's going to be a while here, Billy, and obviously they're going to be cutting people out from week to week because you couldn't keep 50 players along for the ride the entire time because then it'd just get too muddled down the line for that week number 3. But like you were talking about, there are players coming back from past World Cups. I'm looking at the flex DPS line or flex DPS role. Ludwig coming back. Dalka coming back from the tank role
Yeah.
as well. Xfall on the flex support, and then no, not the Nywall is not back from not back as a support player as well. But that's really about it from the last World Cup. Obviously, we have some players that can't play during the Copa America down there. As Luvico Shinigami is there, but other than that, I mean, I don't see Cabalata. I don't see.
Uh-huh.
We see Burno. Ray is trying out Ray dos Reyes, but no Froki, no Nateste or Mocha. Or yeah, Mocha is there as for the main support role as
Mm-hmm.
well. So obviously this is going to be a while. Obviously there are some people that are already gonna probably stand out based on previous things, based on how they do in how they've done in South American Masters, how they've some of them have done beyond that as well. And I mean, not only do we have a huge, huge trial list. Look at the committee for that's where Nywall is.
Yeah,
Right there.
Niall is there.
Yeah. That's where Nywall is. They're the general
But I mean,
manager.
right? I mean, look at who they've got.
Yeah, right? That's incredible.
They've got Boss, OT Boss.
They've got Young Bong as
They've got
well.
Young Bud. Ah, the just the coaching staff alone is scary.
Mhm.
Um, so this is going to be, like I said, there's been no expense laid out, and the teams in this cycle are really. This is proof. You know, you kind of hit upon it the last time that we were on air together. They have hit on proof, or this is proof that they are hitting on all cylinders right out the gate because they want to challenge the top dogs in the world for a spot in Anaheim, come BlizzCon,
Mhm.
but not only just to be there, but also to be there and be competitive. And I think that that's what bringing in O2 Boss as the coach really does here with that Overwatch League experience, with a lot of Tier 2 experience as well. So I mean, there's been a growth system there, and there's been a lot of a lot of I guess investment into this team, and that's what we're really seeing here. And I think that's why Blizzard awards them this committee to the Brazilians, because there was like 5 different committees that like uh, applied to be part of
Mhm.
this, and when the announcement came out, I was looking all across Brazilian Overwatch Twitter, and it was all just a you know what, congratulations, we're going to pour ourselves into Brazil to make it the best. So this is going to be a fantastic year of Overwatch if Brazil's anything to go by.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, the people that are putting on the production end of this, Grupo Senju, they had their own,
Yep.
they had their own committee application as well. But right from the go, when they didn't get it, they were like, "Let's make this production staff the best it can be in South America." I mean, goodness, we're not even in. We missed the. They had a huge. They had a pre-show for this. They had Brazilian voice actors on. They had everything on, and we missed. They had a little cinematic as well before they got into their casters. They're putting in so much, even when they didn't get the role of the committee leads. I think that just shows how big Brazil wants to be in the Overwatch scene, especially this World Cup cycle.
I mean, the big thing for me, just to saying out there, is force the Brazil. I mean, let's go Brazil. That's exactly what. That's why I fell in love with them. I've always loved the Brazilians, anyways. Before I met the group of Century people, before 2023 Overwatch World Cup qualifiers, I was already in love with Brazilians before this. And that cycle really reinforced how much I love them. And then getting to know them in the 24, 25, and now 26 has just shown me that they're a warm people. They love their Overwatch. They love their life. And the people are just absolutely hilarious. If we can go back, though, if we can go back to the player screen of all the trialists that we're going to be having here, there's a couple of names out there that I want to throw out there. Jusagabo is an absolutely insane tank. Absolutely fantastic. There's Birdo, but coming back from the team. But also, you're looking at Marcelos in main support. Somebody that I loved through South American Masters. I had a wonderful time watching them. And then Litat was actually season 6's MVP, is voted on by the staff and by the casters. You want to talk about some insane plays? Litat will be the one that I think you need to be watching for. That's going to make a big impression here and will probably unseat somebody that you would expect to make this team. If they don't make the team outright, they're going to make it based on the back of how good they are.
Effie's biggest fan? Weren't they trialing for Chile?
They were.
What the heck?
So how good is your Portuguese, Joshua?
Not good at all.
Okay, so the green side is the team without shirts, and the yellow team, the Amarillo, is teams with shirts. So we got a shirtless team and a not shirtless team.
Shirts versus skins.
Yes.
Ludwig is going to start us off, and one of the name stakes we're going to be looking at throughout this trials, someone to keep an eye on for that flex DPS role. I really think that flex DPS role, Billy, is going to be highly contested. A lot of big names, a lot of old faces, a lot of new faces like Shinigami as well as Kabbalata there. You can only take one realistically, maybe two if you want to bring an extra support or an extra flex DPS. Akani gonna find an opening here. Grillo gonna take down that, get taken down as another trade comes through, but Dystopia is the one to find another pick here for it. But it does look like, is the team in yellow going to be holding?
I mean, XL and Ludwig play together kind of unfair, but we'll take it because we like to see this right out the gate. We want to see people, kind of establishing who they are. This is not going to be like what we've had in the previous couple of weeks here, Joshua. This is going to be the most extended trial that we've ever had. And so we're going to get to really know Brazilian Overwatch. If you don't know them already, keep watching. We'll let you know who they are.
Shanoff is going to get overclocked, ready to start us off. Not going to find anything, though. Dystopia falls down. A great shot comes in. Grab comes through from F's biggest fan, Connie, as well. Soundmaker comes in from Scarion. As that could help things stabilize. Kitsune Rush did come in from Demai, but now Scarion is going to fall down here. Connie's going to try to keep it going. Another pick comes through as Benzanella. Benzanella is going to fall to a late boop off the side of the map, and it does look like the team in yellow will be holding us out and taking our first round of Overwatch tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Night Market is pretty good. Double Zarya, look, we've seen other committees now do this. Costa Rica. Costa Rica. Might be copying Brazil here, or maybe it's the other way around. I don't know. 6-7 has made its ugly appearance already here on stream. Good Lord, we don't need that. But it looks like we've had somebody disconnect here, so we'll see how long it takes them to get back in here. Brazilian internet is historically spotty at best. Vinicius, somebody that I worked with during Elo Hell, his internet would come in and out. So he'd like disappear for a second. The game would continue on, and then all of a sudden you hear him and pop back in, and maybe a little bit of buffering. So it's quite funny. However, Batsanella, I'm really looking forward to seeing them play because I have not seen them since I believe it was the Expert League in Season 5 of South American Face It League.
I mean, goodness. I'm really excited to see more of this. I hope. Let me DM someone are willing to get that thingy off the screen. What do I call that? What are those?
I don't know.
What's that?
Oh, player cards.
Yeah, the player card.
Yeah, we should do that for sure if we can.
All right, I did that. But yeah, I was waiting for him to come back. I did make our handy dandy tier list again.
Oh God!
Look how many names there are. Oh
God. I mean, Orjam and Progress in order. Okay. This is going to be a very methodical one for us, and we'll see how it goes down.
You're gonna see here is we'll see how things begin for some Cassia. As they're looking to get started here. Nice jump up there by Connie to take high ground away from Green. So now they're gonna look to get back into control as Connie and Co do take first control here yet again on round number 2. As we're just going to be posturing around for a moment as we'll see if they're going to be able to turn it back. Dystopia already super charged at the moment. Ludwig, though, is going to be the one to take it off. Trades come through, though, from the Vendettas. So it's anyone's point, but looks like some Cassia are going to be holding. Now make it full on forward. Scariona is going to fall down early on. Now Dystopia trying to stay alive, but they're going to get taken out. Baza is going to find that kill. The point is going to flip over to some Cassia.
I mean, so without shirts, the shirtless ones, they're in green. We'll take a look. How they're going to move forward. Dalka is who I'm looking forward to really seeing everything kind of move move forward and kind of get themselves into a good position. Grab fight should be coming up, and it looks like Batsanella is actually going to have that grab coming up first.
Yeah, grab's going to be available, but you've already lost Connie if you are Kamisa. Now you just have to wait up and wait for their respawn.
Brazilian vowels and Brazilian, I guess, diphthongs are very much different than American ones. That's Chile com camisha.
Oh.
I'm trying to learn Portuguese, seriously. I'm trying to do a commercial for Team Brazil in Portuguese, and it is scaring the crap out of me, Joshua. But that should also be scaring you is a Dalka grab.
Yeah, very good grab coming in from Dalka there. As now there's the Sundering Blade. And Xfel gets taken down midst of their Kitsune Rush. I don't know if it got going. It does seem, yeah, it is there. It is going to help Yellow get in control here yet again, and it looks like Connie is going to find Grillo, so it is going to flip back over to the Yellow team.
This is good stuff, though. I mean, you're basically going to have about a 3 ultimate advantage here. You're going to see if Batsadella holds, has the trigger discipline here to hold for grab, and to see if Shodanov will actually might lead it off.
Well, Shodanov is going to be using that overclock. So will Dystopia. Neither of them going to be getting the value that you were hoping for from it. However, now Connie can turn the tide of this and keep it going in Yellow's favor here, Billy. They've got the grab ready to go. Sound barriers from both sides, though. Grillo having the Sundering Blade could be the difference maker in it all, and there's the grab coming out already. Now you're going to invest the Sundering Blade, and it's going to take down both the supports, and Green team are going to be coming storming back. Dalka finding Ludwig. Connie's going to fall down there late, and the point is going to flip back over to Green.
Pretty good discipline there from Batsanella. I was surprised that Scarione didn't, go with an aggressive sound barrier to kind of get them in posture to kind of take the advantage away from Connie and company, or from Dalka and company. So now you're looking at the Kitsune Rush ready to go here for Demai. I think that means later or something like that. I'm trying to figure it out. But, they do have positions. They do have the opportunity to take this to 2-0.
We're going to see if it's going to be enough to come back. And then there's Demai using that Kitsune Rush to start us off here if you're Green. So that's going to help us set up the table, set the table for this fight. And no one just touches. No one touches.
I mean, to be fair, they were pushing into Shem Kamisha that had, the Kitsune Rush on the point. They had all that focus fire towards that platform, Joshua. I wouldn't have ran into that.
Yeah.
I think they just accepted, that they were just going to be done there. And, it is 2-0. If it was a regular game, that'd be it. But we're going to have a chance to see what they do here on Garden. Looks like we might have a little bit of change here for Connie. We'll see if Dalka is going to copy in the same respect. If that's a call from the coaching staff, or if this is kind of just them picking.
I guess we cannot get rid of the player cards on the stream. Interesting.
Oh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's unfortunate to say.
It might be whoever's observing, because I don't think this is Williams' feed. It doesn't feel like Williams' feed. We'll see.
Well, I see them all in their Team Brazil Discord server there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows? I don't. I'm just here.
I don't know.
I think they're giving away.
just work here.
I think they're giving away codes too.
Okay.
As you see in the bottom of our screen there, which is fun. But we'll see here. Oh, goodness gracious! It looks like Green is already all signs go. Ludwig and Connie already taken out, and that's going to be a early capture here by Green.
I mean, the swap to the Divas here. Okay, so I'm looking for the mobility, of course, because I mean, Zarya versus Zarya, while fun and while very practical, maybe you want to see what the rest of the world is going to do here, because it seems to be a very Latin American thing with the Zarya and the Vendetta. combos. A lot of the rest of the world's doing a lot of teamwork here, so we're gonna see how these two demons get it on.
We'll see how they take it on here already. Damai already looking to get up to this Kitsune Rush pretty early. As Grillo finds out Dystopia, you're just going to have to back away here. But now you're going to go in if you are green, right? You're going to find a kill, but Ludwig's going to find Baza. That's a huge re-entry kill for yellow. They can definitely buy some agency or buy some time and some space now to rotate in, as it's going to see a full backing away from by green, as they're going to try to do some pincer maneuvers, as Connie is going to get taken down there, and it looks like, yeah, green, they're going to keep their hold going.
The fact that Grillo gets the D-back onto Connie, even though you've lost Batsanella, the fact that you don't have your damage mitigation is the same as losing a main support on this map. And that's what you see. That's why you see them have to take that full back. And now, you know, you're going into 4 ultimates here. The only difference is Scarione staying alive is they get the sound barrier first.
Yeah, good sound barriers available. Damai and X-Valve starting us off with Kitsune Rushes all ready to go. We're going to see here Shanoff looking for a shot, looking for an opportunity. So is Ludwig getting it on the fight already, but now you got to come in. There's the sound barrier to come through, and now you've got everything ready to go if you're yellow. But Dalka is going to say no. Scarione is going to fall. Connie going to try, as they will, to turn the tide of this fight back into yellow's favor, but that just doesn't seem possible right now, Billy, as it's all looking up green right now. They've got the self-destruct, but it's not going to be enough. There's the Sundering Blade as well coming online, but it's not going to be enough either. Yellow throwing the kitchen sink at green, but is it going to happen? Maybe with Ludwig finding 2. They might be able to find more at literal 78 HP. Now 16 that's still alive and fighting for the team in yellow, and they will flip the point back over.
No shot. No shot does Ludwig stay alive through all of that. Got down to as low as 7 health, and then 16 again. Scarione and XL have stones of steel to be able to keep their player alive through all of that.
Incredible stuff indeed, Billy, as we're going to see if they can continue here. They're going to look to flip the point back over. They're going to pressure it out, though, as yellow, and they've got the opportunity to keep you going here if they do so choose. As Demai falls, now you're going to keep pressure on this point, and you're going to be able to pressure out green, and they're going to force them back for the time being yet again, as another fight win comes through for yellow.
I mean, they're going to have to win at least 2 more to even get us to that 99 point, but Batsanella seems to be getting caught out time and time again. Either that or the focus fire is just going on to the Lucio. Because Scarione has lapped Batsanella in the sound barrier generation. I know that they put one out a little bit earlier, but I just think that they're playing a little bit safer, a little bit more with the team than what you're seeing from Batsanella right now.
Now we're going to see see if Dalka can turn the tide. Shanoff's going to be the one to start us off, though. Now overclock available and ready to go. Grillo's about to have the Sundering Blade to turn the tide of everything, with Scarione following the sound barrier no longer available, and everything coming up green yet again. And it looks like the point's going to flip back over. Connie going to try to stall. The Struck coming in. Are they going to be able to hold on? Going to get re-backed into it. Here comes back. Kitsune Rush. Ludwig off the side of the map. The sound barrier comes through. Scarione back to the point, and now it's going to help stabilize on the point for yellow, but they need to find a pick, and they need to find one now, but Dystopia is down. Another pick comes in. Scarione trying, see if they can at all. Ludwig could be the saving grace. They desperately need to be back from spawn. They need a huge Sundering Blade, but it's just not going to happen in time, as maybe no, Ludwig falls after getting Baza, and that's all she wrote for the map.
Oh my goodness. 6-7. 6-7.
6-7.
6-7. Say shit day. Say shit day. Anyways, good stuff from all sides. Ludwig looks like they have not lost anything in the time they've been from 2023. I told you that there's going to be some people that we're looking for here. Dalka looking very, very good, but Connie is also one of those great tank players that we saw during some Masters play for other teams that they're so blessed with talent. This is going to be a lot of fun. Scarione, though, in the main support role, had some pivotal sound barriers, some pivotal boots, some pivotal amps to get their team not only into engagements, but also out of engagements. Also a little bit bloodthirsty as well.
Yeah, really good stuff. Really good stuff indeed. I'm gonna go over to our little tier list to start us off, right? Obviously, we're gonna to make things a little bit more uh fun. We'll be keeping those very fluid and not just the 5 that we normally will put in like the starters role because, well, we won't know the starters.
There's no way.
Yeah, there's no way to keep only 5 people in that starters role to start us off, at least. Maybe 2 weeks from now, we'll be able to start making our minds up with the decreased amount of people and what. Um, but for now, I think, well, you can move Ludwig up there. And where is he? Where is he? This is there's so many people. I don't remember how I even did this. Is he even on here?
Who's that?
Scarione. Is he on? He's not on this. He's not on this. So he's not.
Okay, we'll have to figure out who he is.
Well, so he won't be on here. So we'll just add his name. Scar E. All right.
Yeah, because I didn't see it on the official as well.
All right, so there's that. Any other names you're feeling like putting up either into the bench starters?
I think that we put everybody. I don't think we put anybody in the starters, just because of how long this is going to be. I think Dalka once again is showing why they were such a good tank in 23 and in the subsequent years. I think that you put Ludwig, you put Xfel, you put Dalka. I want to see who else was it that was in there. I want to see Connie. Connie definitely had some fantastic start going up against a Brazilian legend. Definitely held their ground. I don't know, my friend. I don't know. I think that's a good start. It's a good start.
It's a good start indeed. Where's X? Oh, Xfel's already up there. Baza, we'll put him right. We'll put him there for right now. Who else? Dystopia. They showed some good stuff. And then who was the last?
Was it Grillo?
Shaunoff. It was Shaunoff, right?
Yeah, Shaunoff and Grillo were in there.
All right,
and we're missing one. Shaunoff is in the front row. Yeah.
Who was the last person?
I'm looking same as you.
Here, let's see. This is a lot. It's a little easier to see.
Ludwig, is Ludwig in there?
Yeah, Ludwig's at the top. Oh, it was No, Grillo. We just said it was Grillo, and I want to move Grillo up a little bit.
Who are we missing? Who is the other? Kiriko.
Oh, the other Kiriko. Yeah. Let's see here. It was Demai, and they're not
Demai,
on
yeah.
here. Where's my cursor? I need to put it back to live. All right, Demai. Yeah, we yeah, we didn't. Demai wasn't on there either. And move them. I liked what Demai showed us.
Who was the other one that we added in there?
Scarione.
Scarione. I'm just asking our Brazilian friends if they have names for them.
Who knows? I don't. Well, that's why we have people that know. Bish bash bosh.
Yes.
I mean, goodness, we can take a look here. I mean, while we have time, and we can look. I mean, Ludwig's been around forever, dude.
Yes.
Look at that, 2019, Alamo.
Oh,
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's funny. That's German. That's what Alamo means.
It's just funny that he's not, like around for the
even casting or coaching or
managing.
What's the other word? Managing, supporting
in any way. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could take a look. We can pull up South American. Nope, that's not gonna be what I wanted to see. Here. Nope, that won't work either. Of course it won't. I'll just do this, maybe. And
that's contenders. That's tendies.
There, I got there in the end.
There we go.
We got there in the end. So I mean, Ludwig on Dil Patos. It's interesting that Nywell is not trialing. I mean, I'm especially that they're only 21. What? They're not. That's crazy. That's crazy to me, right? They just decided to be the general manager instead of trialing. But I mean,
hey, to be fair, in my time in South American Masters and getting to know Niall a little bit, definitely have been more on the administrative side. I mean, they're a great player. Don't get me wrong, but I think that they know that there are probably better main supports out there.
Yeah.
And plays a lot of Mercy.
Nah. Okay, then
so
that makes sense. Then.
I mean, yeah, I think this is a smart decision. If you go down there and look at Factor X, the guinea pig team, I mean, if you look there, that's Volition and Diego. You're going to see that's where we're looking for Team Peru. I thought we had a Brazilian element to that, but I guess I was wrong. But there's Luvico.
Yeah.
There's Froki.
This is interesting. Where is Froki?
Trucker's vlog. I don't know where Froki is.
Like, they don't have any. That's an interesting. Like, that was a person that I would have expected to be seeing on the trial list. But again, we were looking at the trials, right? I mean, there's Connie, Froki, Lucas, Nitro, Rico, Luvico, and I mean this is the team that came in second for South American Masters just recently. Some more people, Marcelo.
There's League Shot, there's Verno, there's Juice Agobo.
Dystopia's right there.
Yeah.
I mean, almost all these teams will have had at least one of our trials, except for Tea Time and Factor X and Crazy Legion. But everyone else, right, having some Brazilian or the other, just shows how prevalent the teams are and how things will end up going, or at least hopefully will go for them, and hopefully will turn out well for them in the end. Um, I mean, obviously it's going to take a while between maps to get who you want in with 50 people, 50 plus people, because we're already getting people that we didn't even have on our graphic into the lobby.
Right.
But yeah, this is it's just a lot of people. Just a lot of people. I mean,
There's a lot of people.
there's a lot of people.
So I mean, there's like names on here that I do not recommend. I do recognize whatsoever. And I think that's the beauty of people coming out and saying, you know what, I want to shoot my shot and see what I got. I think that as it was back in the olden days, what is now our tier 2 scene is really bringing up names and really starting to show people out there like Leechot, like Juice Agobo, like Dystopia. I mean, this is a who's list of Brazilian Overwatch, and this is going to be, I think, it could be the passing of the guard time. I don't know. Convocação is how you pronounce that in Portuguese. I've been working on my Portuguese massively. Shout out Rosetta Stone for helping me be able to pronounce some of these things, because man, some of these words I get like completely tongue tied. I feel like I've got marbles in my mouth. But that is the pleasure of the pain of learning a new language. But I mean, just seeing what we have here and just the depth. I think that's something that we're going to be talking about for the next couple of months as we go through the selection process, as we go through the show matches leading up to the online qualifiers this summer. The depth of this Brazilian team, that is where I do not envy this national committee. I'm going to be looking to see what O2 Boss's thoughts are as we go through this process as well, because you and I have been casting Overwatch forever, and we know O2 Boss has one of the best minds as far as coaching.
And also
up there, also Myeongban, had South Korea. I mean, had been on the coaching staff there as well.
And also, with O2 Boss, he is a really good talent scout. A really good talent scout, right? I mean, that's a huge boon for the side of for Brazil in general, right? As gonna get some wrecking ball to start us off here on Dorado. And it's interesting. I'm assuming Shin is Shinigami, but yeah, I don't know if that my assumption would be correct.
I'm going to assume that is the case. I did not see a different Shin on the list. So Capio and Marcel's backline is kind of gross. I just want you to know that right now from the get-go. And Shinigami is known for the Ashes, known for the hit scan. So if this is in fact Shinigami, then this is a pretty stacked team. Leechot is going to be who I'm looking for on the shirts team, as opposed to the skins team with Lucas and Shinigami on it.
Yeah, and now we're going to also get our first look at another person that is in the conversation for starting tank for Brazil as well. Luvico, definitely going to get some look by the by Team Brazil, but we'll see how they get going. Already getting kind of stalled out here is Yellow with Wrecking Ball not really the greatest entry way into this into the underpass area. Luvico's going to find hard out here. There's going to be the ultimate coming in though from WP. And now we'll see if it trades it back, because they are going to find a kill. Marcelo does fall, but the Nano Boost comes online too.
Nano Boost just holds them in good stead as they're trying to maintain their presence on this point. I think that you're waiting for Wasiji to be able to put out these mines. If you do happen to get caught in them, you've got the self-destruct to kind of clear the field. Big thing right now, though, is Marcelo's on this main support, looking to see what they do with the rally.
Good minefield comes out. Capium is gonna fall there, and that's going to be that Ana now gone for the time to be. The sound barrier comes in. There's gonna be self-destruct out though from Luvico. As they are gonna find well, nothing because they go down in the end. Ligtat is gonna be Ligtat is gonna find that kill. Now with the rally coming through, gonna try to stem up, and there's the pulse bomb. Wes is out of this fight. Now the rally is gonna give stabilization for for green. As Ligtat gonna fall. Locust as well, looking for some more kills to come through. As green stabilize yet again.
Yep, I mean it's a 3 ultimate or 4 ultimate fight in the end. And it does hold them to the point, as we're at 30 seconds now. You're looking for Capium to kind of maintain that higher upper ground and just have kind of the kill box and the healing bots coming through while Marcelo's is trying to get themselves back from spawn. The fact that we've got Vicious available with this Kitsune Rush should be able to get them something, and Ligtat might be able to open it up with a full spawn.
We'll see here as Ligtat guns the supports and opens it up completely for yellow. As there's the Kitsune Rush from Vicious as well to seal the deal and take the team kill and take some more time in their time bank as well.
Remember who I talked about? Ligtat. Ligtat is one of my homies in the Brazilian scene. I have been now pretty good associates with Ligtat. Damn good English, command of English as well. Helps me with some of my Brazilian. Just a great player, great person to represent the team overall. And you know what? The Tracer is still as smooth as it ever has been.
Yeah, really looking good on this Tracer so far. Right, 4-1 to start us off. Maul is going to find Shin here as well. So, I mean, now it was looking a little bit rough for yellow, but now going into this into the streets phase of Dorado, right? This Wrecking Ball has a lot more space to move with.
I just got word from Senju. Senju does not know who Demai and Scarione are.
No.
So I'm asking Lobinho as well, a fellow caster that is on the Brazilian feed right now. Mines over the top here is going to really make life hell for them up top.
I mean, the Wrecking Ball is definitely unconventional, but maybe unconventional is what you need to be to get your name out there in this crowded pool of trialers, right? I mean, Wrecking Ball not normally seen, but if you're going to be able to play it at a high level, you're gonna get the name and your name in the back of people's heads, right? And now we'll see if they can continue here. They're about to come online with some more ultimates here, Billy.
This is good stuff, though. We got the ultimate coming out from Mal, and we'll see if they land anything with it and with these concurrent shots after the ultimate comes through. Wasiji, though, is going to clean up on the back of it.
There's a good opening here. Did not find the kill that you were hoping for. Lubico does find Mal out here. Pulse Bomb available from Ligtat again, though, so we're going to see if it's going to be enough to change. Sound Barrier from Partle there as well. Now they're going to be able to get this Ana out. There's no way they stay alive. As Sleep Dart comes in, nice anti-nade too comes through. Pulse Bomb in from Ligtat. It's not going to land, and they're going to get taken down with the 2v1 of the 2 DPS in green. So we're going to see they rotate through, and there is going to be the at least the pile driver on the point from Wazzy. Is going to fall through. There's Deadeye all ready to go. Marcelo's rally going to dissipate though. Nano boost in onto Luvico to try to stabilize, finish it all off. You could just use this Deadeye here to try to zone, but Luvico's doing all the things you need in the world in the end as Ligtat comes through dead, and well, there goes everyone else. Shin finds two there late for Team Green to hold strong.
I mean, Joshua, this is good stuff from both sides. Wasiji was a Wrecking Ball specialist in the FACEIT League in the Masters. So this is not necessarily out of fashion. It's definitely not unexpected, but man, seeing it work on Dorado, I mean, you kind of liken it to being able to use the monkey, where you take the high ground, kind of leap down and then save your jump to retake your high ground, get in there, get your damage, get your work done, and then get the heck back out. Big for me though was Mal there on the Emre, showing us the Ashe now. Shin though, the Ashe was good. The Bob was fantastic. Bought them a lot of time for them to recontest the point on point A. And then when they realized that, maybe we're losing this high ground advantage, went over to the cast to try and help deal with the mobility of the Wrecking Ball. And we just saw it work. I mean, the aim is so good from Shinigami. We're going to see how we move forward with them. Continuing to stay on the Cassidy. Capium, very good out of there. Lots of survivability, lots of times for them that they should have died, that they did not.
All right, I will say, Shin and Shinigami are two different people. I just
okay.
Yeah, so that's our fault. Did not. I just was looking over at my tier list and saw, there is a hit scan player called Shin. So this is a completely different person. But hey, really, they're looking good. So it still is still a win for them either way. They're putting eyes on them, and that's all you can really hope for in these day ones of these tryouts, right? As we're going to see. We're going to see if we see anything special from these players yet again. As Ligtat is going to start us off. Marcelo coming down for the count. And if you can beat a Brig at a 1v1 as a Tracer, you know you're doing something good.
Once again, dotting the I on the headshot with Mal there. Getting the work done on that. So, I mean, you're without your Ana, so this is going to be a recontest here. Luvico needs to be able to get to this high ground and try and take out the bastion of support up there. Both of your supports and an Ashe up there. That's really going to be problematic for them to get out of that situation.
Now we'll see if they can continue going. Nice coach gun away, keeping Luvico at bay for the moment at least. Looked at is going to be in the back line looking for a pulse bomb. Lucas is going to catch him out for the moment, but they're going to be the ones to get caught. And there's the pulse bomb in. Marcelo down yet again. Lufico finally going to be able to take down Licktat, but they're going to pay for it with their mech as Wassy rolling through and taking him down. Team kill comes through from Yellow.
I mean, yeah, you'll take that trade all day long. That's two good attaches for the pulse bomb here from Licktat. And that's exactly what they need to kind of hold here. Is now we're at a minute 50 off of the 4-minute time bank as we are basically just under the archway here leading into the courtyard near the bakery. Lots online though for Chile-san and Kamisha, and we're going to see if they're able to move anything with this.
Now we're going to go into the engagement here yet again as Vicious is going to start us off with that Kitsune Rush. Minefield did come through as well. Rally out to everything coming online for Yellow, right? As they're going to find Rally out. They're going to have this Bob. Shin finds a kill on the Partle in the midst of their rally. Now Marcelo has this advantage over Yellow, and we'll see if they're going to be able to keep him going. Oh my goodness, Shin was able to stay alive for that long, but is still going to fall in the end to the Bob. Marcelo falling as we'll see. They're going to try to keep going. They've only got 45 seconds left here. Does Green, and Licktat falling is huge for Green, as now you can have a little bit more space to work with.
I mean, you've still got Wrecking Ball doing Wrecking Ball things, being able to contest here. The fact that they had to take two people down to hunt down Licktat, they're going to get back in this fight relatively quickly. So, Luvico taking down Partal once again is kind of their little bit of Achilles heel.
As Wazzy is going to fall down as well now, too. Should be all that some 6-7 needs for Green to take down that first point.
I mean, we're looking right now at damage dealt. I mean, the Diva is putting up numbers. Shin is leading the. Well, I was thought they were leading the server. It's actually Mal that's leading the server. 12.1k damage coming through for them, and a big part of that is the positioning that they've got and using the Emre in their previous attack phase.
Yeah, so now we're going to see Lucas has this pulse bomb ready to go. Can be the go sign that you need. A Shin's going to get stunned up, taken down. The coach gun kill comes through from Maul there, and that's going to, well, stave off Green for the moment.
Big pick there, though. Getting the pick down to League Shot gives your support line a little bit of room to breathe.
Ooh, but Lucas falling down there early, too. Dynamite kill coming in. Shin now back in looking for some heads. Gonna be pushing back Yellow for the moment. As they're gonna now have an opportunity. Nano Boost is gonna come through for the minefield there as well. Nano Boost in onto Luvico. Gonna help pressure out Yellow for the moment, but at least they've got some time, they've got some space, and they've still got a minute 15 to go to get to that. There's false bomb in, not going to find the stick that you were looking for. Like that in response, not going to find anything either now with a Kitsune rush onto the point. And Capium finds out Ligdad. Nice opening here for Green. Is it going to be enough, though, to at least take the victory in this map? They're out rally out from both the Brigidas, and now you're going to be using this Deadeye. Gonna get stunned up, taken out of that animation. Not going to be able to find any damage whatsoever from Shin, and now you're going to have to retreat, take back some spaces with Shin falling.
I mean, the fact that Luvico has still held on to this remake speaks a lot to their trigger discipline, trusting in their back line. They did empty their larder there with 3 ultimates into the fight. Same thing from Kamisha, though. They do put 3 ultimates as well, but the mines are coming up for Wasizi. That's what we're looking for. Shin, oh my god, how did you survive? The DM and the nade to keep him alive is everything they needed.
I know they need Shin alive here, but they need a huge play, and it's going to be probably on the back of Lucas. They need a kill in that back line of Yellow if they want to keep their hopes and presence alive. Minefield being online, as Vicious is the one to fall, and Shin's the one to deliver the kill. We'll see here now. They're going to be able to keep coming through, at least to keep it going. Self-destruct in Pulse or Minefield finds a kill. Shin's still alive. Nano Boost, the Electric Cowboy, alive and well, but everything turning up yellow yet again. And it was all yellow. And that's going to be that.
Alive. And it was all yellow. Good stuff from both teams. The contestation on the point, both in overtimes from both sides. Too good. Leak shot, though. Told you. The Tracer is still clean. Definitely feeling their oats there, getting everything done. 3K from there. And then that is just fantastic work from the Tracer. Luvico, I mean, you held it as long as you could. Kind of got booped away when you were expecting to see what kind of an impact that self-destruct. I mean, if you get the self-destruct even near the payload, you clear that entire minefield away. Lucas doesn't run into a stray bomb, doesn't catch a stray there. But in the end, they do catch it. The minefield was perfect. And the Wrecking Ball does prove to be very providential for the team from Yellow.
The only thing I have to say, right, is if he is truly just a Wrecking Ball player, right, you can't, unfortunately, take that. As much as I love to see it, right, if there was, 3-4 substitutions, you can take a Wrecking Ball specialist. You can take a specialist in those I mean, you could still take a specialist if you really, really want to. If you are that confident in your starting five, you can take a specialist with one of those two substitutes. But man, he looks so good on it. It's unfortunate that he only plays Wrecking Ball because I would like to see what he could do on other tanks.
I mean, they're okay. I call them the Wrecking Ball specialist. There are some other
Okay.
tanks that they play.
All right, good.
But they are known for their Wrecking Ball. Um, and I mean, they play it at a very high level.
Oh, yeah.
So I was very impressed with that. Very impressed with Lucas and League Chat, of course. Capium, though, was somebody that I was extremely impressed with. The survivability,
Yeah.
nano application, the nade usage, absolutely gold star for them. Marcellus was a very good Brigitte as well. So, I mean, there's a lot here to kind of unpack from that one. But as it stands, we're gonna be running through this. It's gonna be fun as we do this. So, I mean, Shin was good. Wasiji was good. Um, Everybody played pretty well in their own right. So, this is how we. This is going to be a fun set of Sal process for them. Uh, who are they going to get to represent the gold and green?
Yeah. Man, right. The fact that Capium was able to get Ana to work in the year of our Lord 2026 is crazy, right? We saw it. Yeah. Well, I saw it yesterday. Be the complete opposite for Honduras with a person that tried to force Ana all night long, and unfortunately, they did not win a single map with that person on their team. Because the Ana would just always die early, so you couldn't get the value that we saw from a Capium right there. I want to move them down there because they play anything other than the Ana?
Capium?
Yeah.
No.
All right, so I'm gonna move them down there just for now. If we see more, right, then go to the starters tier. But we haven't seen enough from them to get us up there. And then who was the other support? Yeah, Marcelo.
Marcelo Capium. Uh,
Pardal.
yes.
Pardal. Where is Pardal?
I don't see them.
I don't either. We can go right there. All right.
Pretty good all around, though.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. These first two rounds have been really good Overwatch so far. Goodness, we still have so many other players to see here as well. And a lot of people.
There's a lot of people.
Right, you can go. Well, now you can go. You could have at the start. You could have gone 5 maps without having to play a single rerun. Right now, you're getting more people here. Maybe we're up to 6 maps that you can play and not have a person play a second map. And that's why this tier list, especially in the beginning, right, does not matter at all. It's just for our amusement during the at least this first weekend, right? And then when it gets cut, when people get cut, when things are more obvious, then that's where the tier list becomes more of a Oh yeah, this is what we think Brazil will eventually look like. These are just like right now. Any of these people, I assume that all of these people are making it on to week 2. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's just something to do while we're waiting between maps.
This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. I think that people are really going to get a good look at what's been cooking since 2023 down south of the equator. uh, and they're coming into their fall season now as we're coming into spring here in the northern part of the world.
Thank God.
Carnival was beautiful this year. I love to see what we've had from them. Basically, season 6 was beautiful for South America. They've had a lot to go on for them, so they've been building. This has been a slow build into this cycle of Overwatch World Cup for Brazil and for all of South America, for that matter. And I mean, big thanks to Grupo Senju for really kind of championing the scene. I know that I have been part of it. You have been part of it. Hunter and Dex have been a big part of it as well. So this is going to be big for everybody out there as they're looking to move forward and get these teams going. We'll see now as we head into Kings Row. What are we going to bring to this? And they've got their own hashtag for this upcoming thing. Oh my God. Eddie Goss just makes mids look scary.
Yeah, already another person that we didn't have on our graphic, Akram, coming in for green. Rito Reyes is Rio dos Reyes.
Kratos Race 4K.
Oh, that's okay. You know what? There you go.
Yeah, it's King of Kings. King of Kings 4K.
Well, they were caught in 4K right there. Just taken down. Akram finding that opening here. Goldsmither gonna take down Rafa as well as Green gonna hold for the moment.
I set you up so good for that one.
You did.
I mean, Mids is getting work done on the Tracer, just isn't able to avoid any gas on the Hanzo. So, I mean, the vision there is really setting up any kind of a move they're trying to push through Hotel. But the Street Moves is going to get you through there.
Ooh, was Akram with another nice little play there. Taking Mids out after eating their false bomb. Gonna find Edigas though, and that's gonna be a nice little opening here as Mid said, screw this, I'm going to the Genji, you can't eat any of that. Green are holding on yet again.
I mean, that's a good swap. I like the recognition and knowing that they're just not going to make any kind of inroads onto it, especially when they get their pulse bomb eaten. So it's going to be up to Mids, and well, Goldfeather is just too damn good.
Very good stuff. Very good indeed. We'll see if we continue though as Akram again turning up here for Green. Is I mean, this is already looking out of hand for Yellow.
90 seconds here to get themselves some kind of purchase on point A. You've got the overclock and the Kitsune Rush, but Goldfeather is going to start us out.
Yeah, the Kitsune Rush coming out. You've still got the self-destruct. You've still got the Dragon Strike 2 from Edigas. Akram finding less out already. Mid's going to try to get away for the time being. Try to hold out here. Now, we'll see. It's down to a minute on the clock.
I mean, the fact that you're going to have Bolo Shot and this Dragon Strike, well, the Dragon Strike's going to come out early.
Dragon Strike out early and trying to stabilize. Mids, though, finally getting in on that kill feed here for Yellow as Shanks falls. Not going to be able to use that Amp Matrix. There's under 40 seconds to go, and you're going to try to get a touch. You've got Akram self-destruct that you can definitely use here, but the sound barrier is going to come through as Rado dos Reyes is going to find a kill, and now it looks like better and better things come through from Yellow. As Thunder, though, finds a Rafa. Overclocked in from Lesif on the point, but Akram's still alive and well. Mid's finally going to find another kill here for Yellow, and it looks like, yeah, it is going to be Yellow taking the point.
I mean, still good stuff. And Eddie Gas actually swapping off of the Hanzo and going to a Tracer of their own. I think that losing Shank so early in that fight really did seal the deal for them, but it took them almost the entirety of the 4-minute time bank to get themselves point A. Is now that they're going to have to try and make an archway push. They do have Rampage and Blade at the ready.
Yeah, Rampage. Oh, pause coming in, though. For a quick moment, I assume someone is disconnecting because there was no call for it, at least to my knowledge, as it did not show up in the match chat there.
Yeah, I didn't see a call for P either. So, I mean, good recognition though. I think that when you start running into a wall, things had to change. They tried to force Monkey. Monkey was not going to work against the Divas, especially not with Akram, how good they're showing right now. Not only the Eep, but the assassination on a Tracer. Not easy to do for a Diva, considering the mobility, unless you have like 9,000 cents on your mouse and you're just able to swing around and just, basically spray the sky. But I mean, Eddie Gas showing a good Hanzo into an unconventional kind of play style there on point A. I like the Baptiste there. If they would have gotten that window out, I think that they would end up full holding. But good recognition from Brados Race getting that, getting the Carnage kill onto the Baptiste. So I mean, they've made some very slight changes to their compositions, and I like the fact that they're just ready to go kind of willy-nilly into this.
Yes, Dragon Blade now ready to go here from Mids, who was not having the best of time during the Tracer, but now this Genji's looked a lot better for him. Now they're going to try to find a Tracer as Eddie Gas has made that swap over to them. This is Akram starting off the kills yet again. Thunder finding Mids too, and that's going to be the start, the beginning of the hold here for Green, it would seem. Bullet shot ready, but Thunder's not going to need it.
No, Mids back over to the Tracer now. Now they're not having to deal with the one-shot potential of the Hanzo, and the Vision will not be there as well. They're able to kind of flit around out of the eyeballs of the blue team. And, well, I mean, 3 ultimates ready to go here. Brados Race has been very stingy. There's another disconnect, it looks like, for them. It doesn't seem like they've got anything really being called for there. So I didn't see or catch who had their ultimate bank reset. But we're going to be looking to see what do we have coming in this fight. We'll see where Brados Race, because you're going up a Kiriko, right? So either you have to get that Kiriko out before you press Q there with the Junker Queen, because it's just basically a wasted ult at that point, right? You just throw Suzu in there, you cleanse everybody, and that's the value of the Junker Queen's ultimate gone right there. Of course, you'll still have Commanding Shout. You'll still have all the tools in behind it. I would have liked to see them put in the Blade with that with that Rampage, force the Suzu, and then just go ham with the Blade. I think they were a little bit over eager to see what they could pick up in the back of it, and the movement is just too good. You've got to be watching there. You and I have played for long enough. I played competitively before, maybe not at the highest level, but you still look for, is Swift Step gone? Is Suzu gone? I mean, these are basic game sense issues that you really got to be looking at when you're going through this. And it's going to be fun to see, how do they kind of navigate this ult extravaganza that's going to be come up from the team without shirts, with Brados Race in the lead.
Yeah, and obviously, like, we keep mentioning it, right? The huge amount of people is a good and a bad thing, right? You have a huge depth of people to pick from. But you have to make your name stand out somehow, and I think Mids got that in their head when that Dragon Blade came up and tried to get a not a 6-piece anymore, but a 5K, and did not really help their team in the end. But in the end, you're able to switch back over to the Tracer, and you can help your team that way. And now with a nice rampage coming in, Akram, oh goodness, always on par here. Nice lead does come through from the Carnage. Thunder does fall, so it does look like Green is going to be able to hold out. Now mid's trying to make up for their mid blade.
I mean, they got diffed out by Hanzo, so they swap over to the Genji. They got a lot of initial value out of that, and makes sense he got to get off the Hanzo. And now, they're getting some better work done. So, I mean, Pulse Bomb's going to be ready to go here into a continuing rush. That's going to speed up the rate of fire for the machine pistols as well. So Akram's got to be very, very careful here.
Gotta be careful indeed. Mids has an opportunity to use this pulse bomb as well. If they could land it onto someone in the back, that would be massive. But Edigas is the one to come out on top here. That is going to be an overclock in from Lesson, trying to stabilize this point. Fresh try to keep stabilizing forward. But is anyone on the point? No, they are not, Billy, as that is the end of the push for Yellow.
And Thunder, I know Edigas is getting a lot of the final blows here, but Thunder is absolutely owning the skies with this Freya. The aim down shot has been kind of scary. The accuracy going through it, and man, that's good stuff for them. Edigas, of course, really is showing up big here. Akram is somebody that I don't recognize, and the D.Va play has been absolutely sensational so far. It has a pulse bomb eat, has really been mitigating a lot of damage coming in through this, so we love to see that. We love to see them kind of going from high to low, really controlling any kind of entrance points for these flankers coming through. So, as we go now into the defense phase for this team with the shirts, they're going to have to really mark Thunder. When they use that updraft to take the high ground, you're going to have somebody that's going to be able to get in there and really kind of hold the space that Thunder has been making for themselves.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we'll see how they can continue here, but they have definitely opened some eyes with that Freya play, and now they're gonna make a swap. It looks like, Billy, they're gonna go over to the Sojourn.
Yeah, this looks like a called for kind of composition swap here, because both teams are mirroring the exact same composition. So, want to see what Thunder has. We know that the aim, at least on the Freya, is good. Let's see how the hit scan is as well.
Yeah, right. Down to, they added 30 seconds of time because why not, right? But, an interesting, one interesting difference here, Billy, is the support line. QWERTY currently hovering the Wu Yang. And it is going to be what they go with because, well, they're out of spawn already.
Okay, so I mean, I guess, we were thinking that maybe they were swapping things up. Maybe they're trying to play a little bit of mind games with each other. Maybe they're trying to figure out something a little different. I don't hate that the Vendetta's here, being able to get in and out, especially with Rados Race showing us the D.Va here. You're going to be able to kind of give a little bit of protection as they try to make their exit out with the tech to get in and get out of the back line.
Yeah, now as Thunder on this Sojourn, already looking to take some high ground away, and then it looks like a lot of them are going to be going with Thunder and company. Edigas already up there as well with that Genji, but Lesif is going to be the one to start off. Shanks is falling down, and well, this should at least be away. As another thing to look at is the difference between the two flex DPSs, the Genji versus the Vendetta. Who will come out on top? Vendetta definitely overtuned right now. We'll see if the old school can defeat the new school. Oh.
Well, Thunder can.
Yeah.
Thunder can take down their opposite in Sojourn, and I mean, this should be good, but there's what we were calling for. That's what we were looking for, my friends. We were looking for them to deal with Thunder. They did do that, but Akram is going to get the new school off the point.
Yeah, very good look. Very good look indeed for Green as a very quick capture as Rey Dos Reyes is not able to get there.
So I mean, this is a bit one-sided this time, and the deflect is there. The disruption field is going to bring Eddie Gas down, but it's just going to provide a lot more healing here for the team in blue. Akram, once again, showing that they have a pretty good hold and knowledge of playing this Kiriko. They're going to be able to get a lot of work done here.
Yeah, we'll see how they continue this push, how they continue their ways, right? As right now, Adigas looking for an opportunity to go in as well. Rey Dos Reyes about to get up to their self-destruct. They have it now. They can be a little bit more aggro. Kitsune Rush is available here, though, should be the go sign for both of these two teams, and it is Akram in the back line fully for the time being. Is going to retreat back out as they're going to now, in response, Jinx using theirs a little bit later. Shanks needs to get the sound barrier up and ready to go. Keep the stabilization, keep the pressure on. The yellows now, they're going to go through. Blade comes in, Edigas with the 2. Now mid's trying to turn it back, but it doesn't look like it's going to be an option as Thunder falls to the wave of QWERTY. And it looks like there are trades all around, but right now Green are in control for the time being, but it is going to be hard with the respawns coming back.
Yeah, I mean, investing double support ultimates there in for Team Kamisha is it's good to keep you stabilization. But the fact that Rey Dos Reyes goes in with that self-destruct and doesn't really get anything of it other than getting the green back, now you're looking at a sound barrier and a self-destruct to kind of take this last part of the point.
Now they go in, overclock in from Lesif, and they're just waiting it out. You have all the time in the world, right? So why not? Sundering Blade up, though, from mid, so you're going to have to push in eventually, but Edigas takes him out already. And now we'll see if they can continue this hold, continue this push. Either way for either of these two teams. Thunder takes the D-Mech onto Rey Dos Reyes, and this should be the end of it all. It is. They overtake the lead and are going to be capturing second point.
Yep, good stuff there, and they, once again, they've held on to their ultimates. So there's a lot to be said there for both sides. Look at this, though, from Thunder is leading the server by quite, a good bit. A little bit more than 1K over the Diva. I mean, these two are putting on a show here as far as damage. They're not taking no for an answer.
They are not at all. As we'll see here now. Lesif already super low. Thunder gonna be able to get that D-Mech onto Reyes. Rey Dos Reyes is QWERTY. He's going to try to turn it back, but it's just not going to be enough. Thunder is just on a roll here. Rolling Thunder indeed. That is all she wrote. Green put belt to butt. Belt to butt.
This is a family stream. But still, that is pretty darn good. Look at those numbers, though. 11K from Thunder. That is some serious numbers being put up there. Not only with the Freya, but also the Soldier. And here's a 4K for you, my friend.
Yeah, that was just good stuff all around there for the team in green or the team in blue. Either way, still good nonetheless. I'm going to head to for a quick break here. We'll be right back in a quick second, so stick around. You're not going to want to miss more of these trials right after this. welcome back, everyone. Wow, good stuff from the blue team there, and let's get that everything sorted before things turn up. I want to see more
Yep.
from mids. Akram, I mean,
Yup. And Thunder.
yeah, and Thunder. Eddie Goss, we'll throw them right there. Lesif looked good.
Mhm.
Um, let's see here. Who else? QWERTY was
Purdy.
there. Again, I didn't really notice anything wrong with QWERTY's gameplay.
Mhm.
So that's a good place for them. Who else? Rafa. Again, same team deal with QWERTY. Again, when it is a one-sided map, it is hard to look objectively at the team that got. So wait, what? Wait, Jinx was in, and then Rafa got sub. Oh, okay.
Rados Ray.
Yeah, Rados Reyes. Yeah, again, right there, cause Gold Feather. They looked good.
Yeah. The Kirko was really good.
All right. Since you said really good, we'll put them up there. And then who was Shanks? Yeah,
Yeah,
Shanks.
Shanks.
I know Shanks is there. There's Shanks. Oh, we'll put Shanks right there.
Yeah.
That looks good. Oh, and
That looks
Jinx.
good.
Well, Jinx was in there as well. Yeah, that looks good to me. May have to
I would agree with that.
add
As of
more
right now.
room to the tier list. There we go. Yeah, I mean, everyone. I mean, goodness, that green team looked very, very well coordinated together. On that last map of Kings Row.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about there being an embarrassment of riches here for Brazil. This first weekend is kind of to, separate the wheat from the chaff, right? We're looking to kind of narrow down. I would say that they'd probably drop from this first weekend. Probably what? I'd
20?
say maybe
Maybe half.
20. I don't know about half.
20-25.
I think 15 to 20
Yeah.
would be a good first cut. And this is where you have Akram twice, or is that Lupo Akram? Is that a different person?
Oh. Oh, there is Akram already there.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess they were on the.
I just noticed it.
I guess they were there. Yeah, I changed the font from the graffiti looking font that I was using because I couldn't really read it.
Yeah.
So I changed it back, and then all my spacing got messed up.
So I guess for day one, I guess it's a chance to give everybody a chance to play. There's Shinigami and Shin on the same team, so there we go. We were looking at it. The first chance to look at Juice Agobo and God Hanzo. I'm kind of excited here. Kind of excited.
I just honestly, for meme purposes, now this is if I don't get if neither of us get picked up to do the conference cups and the online qualifiers, right? But God, it would be so funny to bring for Brazil to bring Shin and Shinigami, just to with the mess with the casters. As well, Green though is the ones messing with them for the moment though.
I mean, we got Mene, we got Rainy Day, we've got Ice Volcano, and God Hanzo all in. We've seen Sean off before, so good for them to get a second look here. Shinigami going over to a Bastion. So they're going into this Sigma comp. Got to be careful here. So does Rainy Day, as they're looking to kind of burrow their way out of trouble. Shinigami is kind of getting looked at here. And yeah, there's a lot to go on here. Sights are out.
Sights already online from Shawnoff, but is it going to be enough to turn the tide of the fight? As right now, I mean, Gobo. Gobo. Juiceagobo.
Yeah, Juiceagobo.
Shin is going to find Shawnoff as well. As now, that should be a yellow team pushing as far as they can right now.
I mean, Captain Sun is going to be coming up here. You got Flux ready to go for Juiceagobo. And a window. So there's going to be a lot for this green team to push into. There's a window out.
Yes, now a good Flux coming in, dropping him down. Shinigami does fall. Shawnoff looking for some angle here. Captain Sun coming through, and it looks like, yeah, nice recontest coming here from Yellow.
Yeah, it's about 5 meters away from capturing there. And the big thing is that you get the gravitic Flux out. Didn't find a lot of purchase with it. And the fact that Shawnoff can take down the Sigma at the end of that animation is fantastic work for them. So now it's going to be about, can you get God Hanzo out of position here before they get this Flux off?
Well, we'll see if that is possible. As now, you're going to start us off with some shots coming in. Nice stun up on the Gobo. So, artillery configuration coming through. You've got to deal with that healing pylon as well. Now you're going to try to take down Shawnoff, and yeah, you're going to be able to get them out of position, take them down, and Empathy falls. So there is still a one-for-one trade, but you don't have your support any longer. But Shin on a mission here. Mene looking for something to go their way, but it's going to be Yellow all in this kill feed here, Billy. And it looks like they're going to be able to take this first point.
Yeah, but I mean, Rainy Day did as best they could. It took them all but 30 seconds of their time bank to get themselves through the first point. Now they're going to try and take position here over the top of the chicane. And Shawnoff has really, really provided a lot of early pressure that's forcing a lot of cooldowns out of Juiceagobo and team. So we're looking for them to be able to get something done here. They've got sights up. They know exactly where everybody's standing.
They do indeed here, as Rainy Day is going to be able to take Shin out here to start us off. Now, they're going to see if they're going to be able to continue. A nice look at the venture from Rainy Day here. Doesn't give a lot of teams, if you're not used to it, it's a bit of some problems.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking for Juiceagobo to basically hold the accretion to be able to deal with it after they come out of the burrow and explode into the sky. They really do need to watch their timings, and Scarione is gone, but so is Ice Volcano.
Yeah, the Ice Volcano falling is big, right? A lot of healing now gone. Mene's still there, obviously, that has the Amp Matrix available as well, too, and that's going to be used here. Juiceagobo going to be using their Gravitic Flux out of the point here. See if they continue. As Shinigami jumping around, looking for some damage, and Rainy Day is going to be the one to be on the end of it as a nice grenade comes through, and that should, well, at least be the second point coming through. As a nice stun up comes through from Juiceagobo, and that is going to hold them strong there. As Captain Sun does come through, but Ice Volcano still falls. Shinigami doing all the work you need of a Bastion. That is the second point taken.
Yeah, I mean, the big thing, though, something that, if we look at the macro there, is that you do force them to use Gravitic Flux. And the Gravitic Flux triggers the artillery strike. So there's a trade there that I don't hate. But now we're going to look and see what Juiceagobo can do up here next to Ducky in the pool.
Yeah, we'll now see they've got their pylons set up. Scarione is in as well now from Yella as well. As Shin's already found Shawnoff early on here. As see if they keep pushing forward and You've got already to the end pretty much if you are yellow, right? And you're gonna have to drop onto them. If you're green in the second, as overclock comes in from Shin, and now you can just take the sight line and watch them drop down into your rain here. Shinigami looking to keep it going. Overclock not going to find the kills you were looking. The tectonic shocks now come through. Got Hanzo dead. Shinigami just doing all the damage in the world. And again, tectonic shock does find empathy. But Scarione there to take Mene out of the fight before they can get that amplification matrix online. And this should be all with Rainy Day falling. Guisagobo finding it off. And there is that. 3 points taken by yellow.
How do you deal with a problem like Rainy Day, though? Rainy Day is absolutely the thorn in the lion's paw that they were not really able to deal with. Shinigami and Empathy both falling multiple times to the Venture. We were talking about this with other teams' tryouts, right, Joshua? Take a look at what's happening here with Rainy Day. We played the Venture on defense. Now we're going over to an Echo, showing the versatility. So you're going from as low as you can go in the Venture and being able to burrow and being able to use the tech and all that and the drill dash, all good there. Now you're going over to an Echo, so it changes completely the eye level of the team with shirts. You're going to have to be careful for Shinigami. This, once again, it's going to be up to Juiceobo to be able to deal with the spam damage coming in and deal with the side kind of flanking style that we saw Rainy Day playing. Well, I say they play that. They're going to go back to the Venture. So same problem, though. They're going to have to still deal with this Venture. I was very impressed, got to say.
And I will say, like I said during in the middle of the map, a team that does not know how to play a Venture can get dismantled by one if a player is good enough at the Venture. And we saw a pretty good Venture player on Honduras yesterday. So that could be something to keep in the back of their mind here, right? Especially if you're keeping a track of the other the trials and whatnot, seeing what these players have, seeing what they can do, and you've got to keep that in the back of your mind for your team building too.
Right. I mean, there's so many. The game is in a really good spot right now. We've not really talked about balance changes and stuff like that, right? The game is in such a good spot right now that I'm very impressed with what we're seeing from the team. Shinigami should not be alive, but is somehow.
Yeah, healing there, especially since Garione's on the Zenyatta, too. What is this again? 2018, 2019? Shin is going to find Sean off, too, and Rainy Day's going to get into the back line and get stunned up. Gone Hanzo, though. Going to try to stay alive. Going to get that Transcendence Orb onto them. Going to definitely need to heal Juiceobo, though. You're going to have to retreat for the time as you're going to have to worry about Rainy Day in your backline eventually.
I mean, let's be honest here. Empathy is your healer. Scarione is just third DPS. And you're basically waiting to get this up for the Transcendence. That's going to be coming up here very shortly for Davidic Flux. God, Hanzo's going to take out Shinigami, though. This is going to be an opportunity for them to push.
Ooh. And that's just rude. How rude that the explosion damage taking down Scarione. That should allow Green to take first point here.
Juiceobo was so dangerously low as well. The healing will come through, and they've got a window available. But now they're going to defend this chicane corner. This is where we saw Juiceobo and company really take a lot of space. Juiceobo's not going to allow that to happen. They've got their cooldowns kind of being managed there. Big rock comes through.
Yeah, good work. God, Hanzo goes down. Juiceobo back to spawn and taking no prisoners, and that's going to be a big hold to start us off for yellow as they're at the this corner that is very, very hard to break.
I mean, you're still looking for Scarione to get this Transcendence up. They just went back to spawn, so they're the slowest of slow coming back. So you can get early. I'd say that. Never mind. Shut up, Billy. Scarione is him.
Scarione might be the reincarnation of Jonak. Have we thought about that? Perhaps
We have not.
exactly. You know, it'd be great if we saw Jonak in the Team Korea trials, just for old time's sakes. Shinigami just peppers him down. I was gonna make a topical joke, but I don't think it would have been appropriate. As Mene comes in, and Shinigami with 2 more.
I mean, they just do that with the artillery strike. So you get the orbital ray out from Ice Volcano. Doesn't really do anything to save them. 3 ultimates for both sides. The big thing is that, I mean, Scarione obviously holding Transcendence for the Gravitic Flux.
Yeah, right, and that's why you have the Zen still even on the board right now. This is the perfect opportunity, and there it is, ready for you, and keeping everyone up and healthy. Very low though is green, and well, they're going to be pressured for it and punished for it, and that is going to be the hold coming in yet again for yellow.
What are these predictive shots from Shinigami?
Gross.
What even is this?
He's gross. That's what it is.
I mean, Shin and Shinigami are putting on a real clinic here, with Scarione being that 3rd DPS. And, I mean, you're looking now, we're at what, 218, you've got Overclock and this Gravitic Flux ready to go. Artillery Strike will be ready very shortly. And, yeah, they just don't care. They don't care. You're just going to leave Empathy to heal everybody.
And I mean, Empathy's just doing a great job at it too. As Shonoff is going to find well, nothing. They find the Immortality Field, but God Hanzo finally getting an opening, and this is finally where everything should break. I say that as Shin's still alive and killing people, and you've got Scarione there as well, and they're going to be able to combine to take down Rainy Day, and you're going to be able to stabilize yet again.
Yep, and I mean, you're looking now, Scarione is completely outstripping God Hanzo in the ultimate generation, so they're going to have this Transcendence up and ready to go. You're at 90 seconds now for these 2 teams. Mede is going to have to be big with this amplification matrix as they start to make their approach around the Shinigami corner, chicane corner once again.
Now, well, there it comes in and comes down as the artillery configuration is not going to find any. Rainy Day made the swap over to the Echo, and they are going to find Jusagobo out. This is perfect here. Overclock, though, and Rainy Day is taken out. It is a rainy day for them as they just cannot seem to get anything going. Scarione is, in fact, the second coming of Jonak. As Shinigami as well getting in on that kill feed for yellow.
Big investment, though. You put 3 ultimates into the fight, and you still got 42 seconds. You're looking at God Hanzo is going to have a free flux now. So this is going to have to be where you see the rubber meet the road. The fact that Rainy Day does go over to the Echo, though, I like this. It's going to provide this eye level change for all of them. Also, the burst damage coming in. You're going to have to force out Lamp as it lands too well.
Now, the flux did come in from God Hanzo, but it just doesn't get the value you needed at all. You're going to get stunned up. Shonoff very low, too. You need to keep Jusagobo alive, though. Empathy all on you to keep them up and healthy. As the copy comes in from Rainy Day, as Jusagobo is now fallen, you're just going to have to back away and give up the second point with a nice Gravitic Flux coming in from Rainy Day there, and that is a new lease on life for green.
You had the advanced scans available in that perk for Rainy Day, so they already had 50% to Gravitic Flux, so absolutely massive copy there from them, but you still have problems as you're going into the 3rd point here. You're at minute 12 and counting, Overclock almost online. So it's all about the sightline that Mene can provide with the window that you bring into this.
Yes, now you see, well, at least the opportunity. Mene is going to use this amplification matrix, and Shonoff does take down Shin. Trade is there, though, and the Baptiste no longer in the fight for green, and so that's definitely a big trade for yellow, as well, you're now going to push forward, and you're going to have to drop to meet him.
And the fact that we've seen Godhausen swap over to the Diva here means that there's just too much projectiles coming in, and there's just not enough mitigation here. I mean, Godhausen showed a really good Sigma, but I think that you want the consistency here coming through.
Orbital Ray is out, and Juice is down. Overclock in as well. And is it going to be enough? Shinigami has found a kill, and Shauna finds another one. And now they're getting they're getting ready, warmed up, and taken down. There is going to be a chance for a recontest. They've got they definitely have the ability to hold on. So there's the kinetic graphs out. You've got your Gravitic Flux out. Artillery configuration takes down Shauna, and this looks the great start for Yellow to hold on to this point as Juicy go about finding out Ice Volcano. That should be all you need. The self-destruct coming in, the copy in though from Rainy Day can fill up this Gravitic Flux, gets stunned out, taken down out of it as well. No one touches for much longer, and that is that as Yellow take this fourth map.
I mean, Scarione was pretty good. We talked about a little bit of recklessness there on Lijiang Tower. Yeah, the aggression is still there. And absolutely got massive work done. Rainy Day, though, this is a great copy. Love to see what they have up the tank. And they really did show out here on the DPS with the Venture and with the Echo. Good from both sides. So, I mean, I'm impressed. I'm impressed with Rainy Day. That definitely gives me a couple of good feels there as far as the performance there. Empathy, though, my word, they were over 20k healing.
There's a lot of healing
in that map.
There's a lot of healing. We're gonna move Shinigami up there too. Juicagobo looked good. God, Hanzo looked good. Ice Volcano was all right.
It was all right.
Yeah, it was all right. Mene was good. I think that's it. Yeah. Yep, that's it.
Shunoff has the hit scan.
Oh yeah, they did
pretty good there.
Yeah, they did. I think we'll move them up there now.
Yeah, Rainy Day was a standout for me just because they played heroes that's not being featured as much.
Yeah.
And once again, that's Circuit Royale, so that has its own set of rules. But still, what they brought to the table there, absolutely massive. Very impressed with their gameplay.
I am as well. Like you said, we haven't really seen a lot of teams spotlighting the Vendetta, or not Vendetta. We've seen a lot of teams spotlighting the Vendetta. We've seen not a lot of teams spotlighting the Venture or the Echo. It's good to see Rainy Day show it off and show them off really well too. Again, Venture can just be a nuisance for teams to really deal with, especially if you don't know how to deal with the Venture, right? And that can genuinely win teams games just off of a good Venture player.
It's looking good. It's looking good, my friend. I'm very, very impressed with what we saw there. So this is going to be for me one of those kind of it gives me some room for pause. I think it'll give the selection committee some room for pause as well, because that's what this is all about. It's all about showcasing Brazilian talent and seeing who their select 7 are going to be as we head into the online qualifiers and the Confederations Cups coming up soon.
Yeah, obviously, Brazil already has their bye through the online qualifiers. They are already in the Confederation Cups down the line, but that's always good to get your teams started. It looks like what does intervallo mean, Billy? And what does that mean?
This is an intermission.
Okay, so you know what we'll do? We'll head to an intermission as well. So we'll be back in what 10 and looks like 10 minutes. So we'll be back in a little bit. So stick around, get some popcorn, come back, and we'll be right here. And all right, everyone, welcome back. So apparently Brazil was verifying the players before restarting the trial. So I don't know what that means specifically, but it does not sound good. Specifically, I don't
If I had to venture a guess, it would be is the player in good standing with Blizzard?
know.
That would be I think that would be what I would be leaning towards. Nobody said a name though.
Yep.
So we don't know who the player or players are. But yeah, it doesn't sound good for whoever this is going through.
Yeah. Especially since the day was supposed to be done. In a second here, right?
Right.
As it was supposed to only be a 2-hour block, but now, well, it's going to be a little bit longer, which most of these trials have been a little bit longer than the 2-hour block that they keep telling us it's going to be, but
Yep.
it's either here nor there. That's the way things go with online things, right? And even in-person things too, especially like we've seen with the Brazilian internet not being the greatest friend to us tonight.
It's true. It's true. Brazilian internet is notorious for having its ups and downs. So we shall see what we shall see.
We shall indeed. But man, I hope it's not none of the people that we were rating, right? Because then that just, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter. It's not for us to figure out. Not for us to need to know. Just just was why we were stopped for a little bit there. Well, we're just waiting to go back into this next map here, Billy, and maybe see some new players. We still have some few people that we have not seen quite just yet.
Yep.
And then, well, we need to see them soon. Or, well, we don't need to really see them soon since there is 3 days for this turn. For this this week, there's 2 more days, obviously. So they don't need to be seen quite just yet, but it would be beneficial for them to be here for the entire time, just to get their name and get their name out there for O2 Boss and the rest of the committee.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing where we go now, and how this works through. Of course, I just don't think it's I don't think it's a proper Overwatch event if we don't have some either drama or tech issues or a combination of both.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you know what? When you're right, Billy. As the person that I'm surprised we haven't seen quite just yet is Cabalada. Right? That
Right.
is so an interesting thing we have not seen yet. Again, if we go back to Copa America, they were there with Burno and Shinigami, and another person we haven't seen. Right? Is Burno as well. So we're missing them. Mocha hasn't made their presence yet either. Uh, I don't know. Again, that's why there are 3 days at least for this first weekend. So if you couldn't make it today on Friday, you'll be there's at least Saturday and Sunday to be here too. But man, especially the people that were just on the Copa America, right?
Yep.
It would make sense to be there. Makes sense that they have an inside track on at least the weekend or weekend 2 of the trials.
Yeah, I am. I'm very looking forward to this. This is gonna be so good. Kind of looking at uh Overwatch Twitter right now under the OWWC 2026 hashtag. Team Mexico has finally
Mm-hmm.
announced at least their committee.
Ooh,
They've got Legola
yeah.
as their head coach,
Speaking
and
of
that's gonna be so good.
speaking of committees, did you see the USA committee?
Oh my God, Jag!
Yeah, but Jag, but Junk Buck.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Again, they had so many huge committees are already in well, big people trying for it. I mean, OBS Sojourn tried to get one. I think what was the old Overwatch League YouTuber person? Oh goodness. I'm just gonna look up on YouTube.
I'm drawing a blank here, honestly.
We're back in the game. Overwatch League. Let's see. Who was it?
I know Flash.
ATP. It was ATP.
ATP Overwatch. Okay, yeah.
I think he tried to have a GM bid somewhere. Okay, so we do have a new look at people that we have not seen either quite just yet here, Billy. Vankton, Corey, Burno, Xtalion, and Lesho, the new people joining our lobby today.
Yep, we are here in my former homeland of Canada, in Toronto. So, I mean, it's a Zarya versus a Reinhardt here in X-Talon. And, yeah, looks like X-Talon's probably going to win the better of this. Dystopia gets an opening kill, though, so that's good for the shirtless team. And Brados Ray is splitting up on the back of it.
Yeah, they are going to come through as Lesho is going to come back in and find a kill here now, though, and get back in control of it for green.
So, I mean, the fact that you've got Leshu being able to go to the back line, Demi, we talked about them earlier, absolutely snazzy on the Kiriko. You got Sunni Rush already ready to go.
You do indeed, as that is a huge opening, and a Dystopia coming in with a nice shot onto Jinx as well there. And that's going to just help Green get that first, well, if they move, okay,
oh
there
my
you go.
God.
Moving the bot finally, but they should get those forward spawns with the how forward. Green is taking this, and Rados Reyes is looking a lot better here on this on this map.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the charge being built up. You've got the heal bots in the Kiriko and the Lucio there. You're able to move them around, but the window is going to come out here. It's going to cause a little bit of a disengage here. And you're looking for talent to be able to land a shatter and really turn this fight into their favor.
Yeah, there comes Kitsune rush in from Demise. There's no drop coming. Flash goes out. Corey got to find another pick. Overclock does come through as Dystopia. Only going to find Fangton. Demise going to find another pick as well, but it's not going to matter. They do seem to get the forward spawns, though, right?
I don't know if they did. I think they were just short by like a meter or two. But, I mean, that's cost them 3 ultimates. into that fight. Two coming in from Team Shem Kamisha. So now you're looking at the grab, which is going to be able to lock everybody up. I'm looking for the grab and Sundering Blade combo, as we have seen from other committees and national team tryouts. This is one hell of a combo that should be coming through. There's the grab.
There's the grab. There's the Sundering Blade from Leshu, and it's going to take Fankton out, and I don't think they get him. Yep, I think that's our first Ajax of the Brazil trials there, Billy, is Fankton. Fankton gets taken out.
Not in 4K. Oh my gosh, that happened. But now you're looking at sound barrier advantage coming through from Team Shem Tanisha, and it looks like now they did get. They have now gotten the forward spawns. Now they're gonna be able to go in there and just be absolute ham on it.
Yes, now we'll see if they can continue their work here, Billy. And as I say that, Stallion and Co are gonna just take that immediately back into their favor.
Yep, and I mean, good patience there. Yeah, they're gonna lose forward spawns here. It's gonna be about a 50-meter difference between the two teams here as they look to start pushing. Corey can start things off with a well-placed pulse bomb. Just gotta watch for that Susan to come out from Demai.
We'll see here, Corey in the back line already, looking to get something going. Is going to be pressured for the moment. Reyes keeping them at bay, but now the pulse bomb's ready to go, and they're going to look for an opponent to get that stick onto. This Dystopia threads the needle there, and Burno is down for the count. Corey could turn it back as Stallion finds Lesho as well. So now you can go in there, the pulse bomb ready to go, but you're going to get taken out. Kunai finding its mark, and it is going to be Green holding strong before forward spawns can be held.
Good, aggressive down barrier there from Cordy. I don't hate that at all. They were feeling a little bit of the pinch there. Wanted to make sure that they didn't get their forward spawns, or so. I mean, there's going to be a fight, and you're going to have that pause where TS1 is going to pause if they do happen to be able to turn this around. As we are under the halfway point here in New Queen Street, Talon does have the Shatter ready to go. So you're going to have to watch for these bottles. Dystopia's going to get faked on the back end.
Yeah, Fankin's down, overclocked in, as they're going to look for some more kills here. Jinx is falling down, and that's going to be the fight done, dusted, and sealed. And that's going to be Green pushing forward.
Good use of the Kitsune Rush to kind of counteract what Talon did with that big Shatter pick, taking down 3. Corey over to the Genji, so the Assassin Flanker style, is going to be staying here. Birdo's going to have this overclock, though. They're going to have something big here to stop this steamroll from starting to gather steam.
Yeah, I've got to figure it out here if you are yellow, right? And it's going to be off the back of Burno with this overclock ready as Fankin is going to find Reyes out early on. And overclock may not find the kills, but you pressure him out, and Dystopia falling down. Talon is just looking really nice on this Reinhardt.
Yeah, I mean, good stuff there. I'm still kind of surprised that Reyes is having such a good performance up against a Reinhardt. X-Talent is not the press charge and just run in there. So playing these quarters very nicely. You're getting the value from both sides. So now you're looking for a grab to lock everybody up.
Yeah, you are indeed. Now you have this the sound barrier. You have this amplification matrix to use into it early on.
What?
And you're going to get these forward spawns. It's going to find Reyes. And with those forward spawns, you can keep the pressure on Green and then hopefully even take the lead if you are yellow.
I mean, they forgot about the bot. And I don't know if it got to the point. Yes, it did get to the forward spot. So now Shatter's going to be online here. This is going to be a tank battle here as the Sundering Blades comes out and doesn't get anything.
Yeah, nothing coming quite just yet here. But the grab available is X-Talon trying to build up, trying to stay alive. No way they find Leshu like that. What a great play. Now you're going to be able to lock him up, though, with that grab coming through. Overclock ready from Dystopia as well. Keep stabilization and keep this fight moving in Green Team's favor. Under a minute 50 to go. Forward spawns are gone.
Yep, and I mean, we're now closing in on that 90-second mark. You're going to have this Kitsune Rush once again. Talon has a fourth shatter of this map ready to go. Corey has not been the same as when they swapped over to the Genji, providing a little bit more protection, but not maybe the same amount of lethality.
Lesho down for the count. Overclock in. Dystopia finds 2. The trade is there, though, from the Fallen Talon. But you're still sitting pretty if you're green, as you're going to be pressuring out. You're going to be pressuring about the James Falls. Corey does find a kick onto QWERTY, however, though, but it does look like green are going to be holding and just going to be letting him ping pong the point for the last minute here.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking out for Ant Matrix probably to lead things up, get a couple Fire Strikes through it, see if you can get X down to a fifth shatter. But the Blade and the Overclock are the big ones here for with shirts, as they do get those forward spawns canceled.
Yeah, as Reyes finds Corey, Leshu down for the count yet again. And well, let's see here if this is going to keep it going. You're about to get up. Inferno is dead. You're about to get this grab too, and that should be that. As Talon is going to fall.
Yeah, that should do it right there. I mean, a Blade is going to be available. You got a sound barrier, so I mean, you go in there, you launch a sound barrier and get the best hope out of it that you can, unless you lock him up with a grab, which Rados Ray has put out.
Grab in, and now you're looking to finish it all off, and it is going to be done. In the end is green. Take the map in the end, and maybe the end of our day 1 of trials.
Yeah, I think that we'll be done here. Corey did have some good standout moments on the Tracer. Really do like the tracking there. The Genji was not as sharp, but still had some good moments with it once again. So, another good look for one of these flanking style assassin players that I like to call them, being able to work the sides and kind of make the back line give room for pause. But, I mean, day 1 has been fantastic from both sides. We've got a couple of standouts. Rainy Day still in my head, living rent-free. Corey, okay. Rados Ray got a better performance there up against Talon and a Reinhardt. I didn't think that they were going to have any kind of joy there, but they really did manage their bubbles and manage staying with the team. The tracking was good as well. So good stuff from all parts concerned. Burno is still doing Burno things, even at their advanced age of 24, 25. So good stuff from them as well. This first day of the first weekend of the Seleção is going to be really good for them. We still haven't seen a lot of players. We still have a good amount of players that we need to see come up into this. But, I mean, the old standbys for Brazil really did show up today and had a good performance. And we've seen some new names kind of rise to the top there. Akram is still another one that's living in my head. That diva play was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, Akram really showed a great diva earlier on during those the one map that we saw them on, and I mean, yeah, Shinigami as well. But we knew Shinigami was good at Overwatch before this trial started. Actually, I want to move QWERTY up. They looked a lot better this map than the last one that they played on. But yeah, like you said, we still have a lot of people to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people still. Right? That's crazy. That's crazy.
I mean, like I said, there's an embarrassment of riches and an embarrassment of players in Brazil. This is absolutely massive for them.
We're just gonna get a getting confirmation from, or at least from the clean feed if we're done here. You can also ask Willian. To be fair. But if we're not, we will say goodbye to Billy here for the evening. So goodbye, Billy.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
I'll be back tomorrow with you.
Yes.
I know that we're not doing Sunday, as you have other commitments to take care of, but tomorrow should be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, we'll get a chance to see the other players that are going to be coming through. But yeah, I am going to get out here. I got to go get some laundry done. I got an early work day tomorrow. So, yeah, good being with you here again, Joshua. Great stuff from both seats, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
Bye bye. All right, chat. It does not look like we are done either, so we'll be sticking around here for a little bit longer. But keep let's see here. I'm asking Spectrion casts if he's still collegiating. Unfortunate. He is. It was all yellow. All right. I'm gonna head to the bathroom real quick, guys. Though I'll be right back. All right. 9 p.m. All right. So we're almost done here. What? Ferna. Now, I don't know who Ferna is, chat. They aren't on my list. Who the hell are they? Ferna. Pardell and Capium. Okay, Capium's getting another look here, but a different, different hero. Exfil on the Ana now. Dystopia. I mean, goodness, Dystopia's looked really good. Oh, and they finally put the yellow. Oh, thank you, thank you. They put the green and the yellow colorblind options too. Nanoboo's coming in on the Luvico here as Xpel starting to play here. Look at that though, nice opening flank and gonna take another pick, and that's going to be yellow, or sorry, green, who is actually yellow because we were looking at the yellow team. Because Blizzard doesn't know how to fix a damn bug. Jesus. But green's holding strong. They're looking really good. Dragonblade coming in, licked at in the back line. Pardell going to find Connie off the side of the map now here. The sound barrier comes through over the top, coming in. Is Dystopia not going to be able to find anything as well? As point flips over to yellow here now. Is now as we look to get into the next way here, Ferna has Pulse Bomb available. Let's see if they can get anything going. Self-destruct in from Luvico. Isn't going to find the file you were hoping for. Shindo, nice shot coming in. He aims so good, man. Shin's real, bro. Let's see if they keep going, though. Capium going to find an opening, or going to fall down, though. That's an unfortunate look. And I don't know. The Kiriko is definitely not as good as their Ana was earlier. Pulse the bubble out onto Ligtat. Green pressuring out. Nice grab in from Connie, as Connie just looked so good on this Zarya throughout their other maps as well. So far, they're gonna keep going here. Shin with a nice opening, nice little play, and there they go into the drink, and that is number one going to green. Not my heart for you. do 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 do. Do 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 do. Cinco, cinco. I'm ready to eat dinner. I did not expect this to be going to 9. I actually expected it to go to 8. Man, what the heck is Portuguese? What the hell is Portuguese, man? I don't know. Dystopia's going to get a nice opening pick here on the Shin. As Luco's brought out the Winston now. Connie's still sticking with the Zarya, which, hey, fair play to him. The Zarya's been looking really good for him. Expo's gone over to the Kiriko now as well. Overclock in. Point pressured out. Yep, I don't understand Portuguese, man. How is that Camisa, whatever the hell Billy said it was? Don't get it. Point is gonna get pressured out. Ligtat though, gonna find a nice opening here. Gonna take down Dystopia. Now you can definitely see a change in things. We'll see. Ooh. The big yawn. Shin gonna come in, find a flashbang kill onto Pardell, and the point flips over to Green. Sorry, Connie Shin combining, and that's just going to be the continuation of our hold for Green here. And I can, I don't know, I have not been impressed with Capium's Kiriko so far. And then, Ferda, again. Kitsune rush in for it. It's a nice pulse bomb here again. Okay, I'll move him up in here. The chat find Dystopia out and fight those. There's a nice sound barrier in from Fankin. Nice kill coming in from Luvico with a primal rage. Good mechanics there for the moment. Now Cat gonna try to turn the tide of the blade. Didn't come through, but it didn't find the kills you were looking for. At least the damage that you wanted. Sound barrier in as well for Yellow to try to hold on. Inferno finds out Fankin. That should allow Yellow to hold him, but the respawns, the reinforcements are back for Green to try to get back quickly onto this point, and well, they are going to get there pretty quickly onto the point. Now they go. Shin with the Peacekeeper looking to do the damage, or take him down into the bubble, falling along the side, and they're going to get tapped and down by Ligtat. Now very low, going to try to stay alive for the time being, and now, well now, Green is set up. Ferna's about to have Pulse Bomb. I think Green has it in the bank here, unless Ferna can find a value with their Pulse Bomb in a second. Oh, maybe not. With Fankin falling there, Lulico opening things up. That could be huge. Shin falls down as well. And now, well, the Yellow's kind of flipped it on its head with Dystopia finding Connie too. That's gonna flip the point over. And now, well, you flip the tide of this entire fight. And Ugh. Ooh. Man, am I tired. Ooh, okay, Shin, nice opening here for Green to come back into Lig Tat. Falling right there is not what you just want to see. Luvico, though, literally at a sliver of HP. Why are we pressuring out the Winston? He's at 1! No way. Oh my god, I would have lost my mind if I was on that team, bro. It's Gal, honestly, you're gonna lose this map. You're gonna lose this round because of it. Soundmeter comes in, Blade out from Lictat to try to get anything going, but it's just not gonna be possible. And that's all she wrote for map numero, or round number 2. That's Ugh. 5, 4, 3.
Rodada 3. Capture o objetivo.
Jesus. And it was all yellow. Things you do, and it was all yellow. You gotta find that kill on the Pardell there. Point is gonna get taken by Green though. Now in the engagement, Luvico comes through onto the point here, looking to keep things going, looking to turn the fight back in to Yellow's favor, and point pressured out by Green yet again though, so you're not able to flip it quite just yet though. So still trying to hold it, still trying to keep it. And now, well, you're about to flip it over. Connie's made the swap over to the Diva here to try to deal with it. The point flips over here to Yellow, and Luvico already up to their primal rage. Shin is getting knocked around, battered up. Are they going to be able to find a kill? They know they do not. As Soundbear now and from Fankin trying to keep everyone up, healthy, ready to go. But Shin's all alone. Healing still coming through. Point is about to flip over into the favor of Yellow in the percentage-wise. Is now Fern in the back line. The Pulse Bomb out. Not going to find anything. Shin finds Expel. Pulse Bomb in from Lictat. Is it going to be enough? Luvico still finds Connie, but it does seem like a nice shot coming in from Shin. And that should be, or at least the hold coming in, especially since Luvico is going to fall. The point does increase in the favor of... ooh, another nice shot there coming in. 41% up for Yellow, though. I need to drink some water. That was a lot of talking. Shin has Deadeye again, but it's probably going to be those Kitsune rushes. Oh, Ligtat. I mean, Ligtat Tracer's so good, man. The Genji kind of leaves things to be his desires, but the Tracer, man. The Tracer is something you move mountains for. Fankin is falling, though, and now overclocked in from Dystopia could turn the tide of this fight, but Connie finding that pick is huge onto Luvico. Pardell does find Lictat, but that's all you're going to find in that fight, and it looks like it is Green continuing their hold. As, well, now you're still sitting pretty if you're Green, right? X-Fel's got Rush, and that you're going to have to engage with it, right? Or at least I'd assume. Yeah, and there's the Kitsune Rush coming in. Jedi coming in. Dapium going to use theirs as well. Definitely looking better. I mean, goodness, that healing output from Capium is impressive. Not finding any... Okay, finally found a kill. But the healing output from them was incredible, and that is going to be the map taken by Green. 21.
Jogada da partida.
Ooh, okay. Luvico 13k damage. Wait. We can't just discount that. Wait, let me go back. All right, here it is. 22 assists, even though they only got 4 eliminations. That's big. 13k healing out. 13k healing for both of the Pardal with 10k healing as Lucio. Wow. Look at you go. Looked at, I mean, 10k damage on Tracer. Obviously they played Genji as well. Shin's 15k damage. Crazy. I have this. Yeah, okay. I have them there. All right. Let me click that. Viewing things. Yeah, I'm happy how this looks. Right, I put Fernet on the cusp. They had their moments, but in the end, they didn't wow me, right? I still liked what they looked again. Fankin. I mean, they looked better than the previous map, but again, nothing too wowing, I would say. I did initially move Capium down to on the cusp there, but I'm gonna actually move Pardal up. That was some good yeah, I'm fine with moving him up, right? It's my stream now, right? I could do what I want. But yeah, I think that looks good to me. Ferner looked good, but again, I think like I want to pull that back up. I want to pull the scoreboard back quickly here. Yeah. I mean, just compared to the damage and everything that Lictat was coming out with, only 6k damage. Not the greatest. Obviously, you're still getting in the kill feed. You're still doing work, but it doesn't inspire. It doesn't inspire you, right? It doesn't inspire you like some good Tracer gameplay that you could see from people. I assume we're getting one more map. If I had to guess, it's 8:40. Stream or trials done at 9. How many calories do I have? Whoa. Whoa! Hunter Dade. Thanks for the raid there, fella. Who just texted me? Right. I assume there's one. I would assume there's one more map, guys. Ooh, whoa. What? Things are happening. All right. Well, like I was saying, I assume we're getting one more map because it's still 8:43. We haven't seen a flashpoint map either. But again, we'll go. You know what? If you're coming from Hunter Tane stream, we'll show you what what we're thinking here. Now obviously there are too many starters and too many bench people in the those two roles, but my thought process, at least, was get the people that you think are gonna get in the, and again, I also just didn't want to make a tier list that said cut or not. You wouldn't even need a tier list. You could just split a page in half and say cut or not. I didn't want to do that. That just seems rude. But this is what we're thinking right so far. So far. Still a lot of people to see, right? Mocha and Cabalata, we haven't seen them at all. Which is surprising. Because if we go back to the Copa America, right? There's Cabalata, there's Mocha. Not seeing them again. Also, not seeing Froki at all on anything. Surprising to say the least. Right. All right. Let me go back to organizing things. Midfielder. So are they just? Is that name based on the football midfielder, or are they just a midfielder? Right. So, you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm putting down here? The Overwatch player fielder. No, I don't think that's it because they're a flex DPS player and fielder is a flex support. I'm hungry, guys. Right, I was gonna check how many calories I have to spare and if I can eat food. Yeah, I can eat food. I just won't have enough for a protein shake, I don't think. All right, that's gonna hit my protein goals anyway. Or it's about to be 7 off my protein goals. Oops, sorry guys. I'm confused. I just saw Mono thumbs up, so I thought they were ending the stream. Oh, stream's still going. My father was a drinker. Sorry, this is just my deranged thoughts of not knowing what to not knowing what to talk about while I'm waiting for people, and waiting for things to happen. And even when things are happening, guys, there's not much up there. Right. Have we heard anything about Colombia still? I I I don't think we have. Let's look. Let's look. Colombia. Go. What? Man, man, listen. I'm just gonna do it like this. Oh. Oops. There's an O instead of a it's an O instead of a U. Buffalo chat. No. All right. So no news. No news yet for Colombia. Who was probably Brazil's, well, I don't know. Brazil's rival in look at that. What? Rialto is the last map. What the hell are we doing here? We didn't play a flashpoint. I'm gonna riot. We played 3 escorts today. What the hell are we thinking here? Lassie is gonna be back in. Dalka back in. Maul back in. Oh god! Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow, Gabby. Gabby Solar Boy. I don't want to call. I don't want to just call you Gabby. Gabby Solar Boy. Thank you for the follow there. Empathy back in. Baza, a new look here. Rico's first look. I think it's Rico's first look. Yes, it is, and they're playing. Mercy. All right. All right, guys. Pack it in. Pack it up. What are we doing? Playing Mercy in 2026. No way. Zalcier is going. Yeah. Why do I keep getting double alerts, bruh? Bruno's gonna fall here. Wassy. I mean, Wassy looks so. Yeah, I know it's yeah, I know there's shirts versus skins, but I always forget it, and then I just default to saying green and yellow. As Maul with thank you for telling me though. The response Kitsune Rush comes through. Ludwig down. Oh, we're getting another look at here at mids as well. Who didn't yeah. I just can't say that because something about diphthongs or something. I don't know. All I know is some Kamisa and Com Kamisa is not having to say those names. As Rico gets a res here. Good first attack by the shirts here. As again, Mids just hasn't. How's Empathy doing on flex support? We rated them really highly. They've only played on one other map. We rated them pretty highly. They, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, they were playing with Scarione on Circuit Royale. and just put in so much healing. Like, because Scarione was playing Zen on yeah, I mean, a lot of players have been trialing on, well, not just Brazilian players, but like Saxton Hale for Argentina was trialing on Flex DPS when they're normally a tank player, which was something that I was surprised. Burnout. Ooh. Two-piece there with the overclock. It's going to try to turn it back to take down their... Or Mitch keeps it going, taking out the Bob. Saxton Hale played DPS for Argentina, looked really good. Normally a DPS or a tank player. There's other people that have been flexing around and about for other teams as well. For Honduras yesterday, Karma's was as a tank, I think, or a DPS / support player. They look good. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Might as well. I think the flex support was the one of the smaller roles that they were trialing for as well. So you might as well try your hand at it. Vicious with a nice Kitsune rush here. Nice nano boost coming in on the Maul. Empathy does fall. Maul falls as well. And it looks like Tom Kamisa are coming in. I do not... Okay, I will be completely biased here and I say I do not really rate Annas in the year of our Lord 2026. So, I don't know. Only 2 ultimates used as well. Not the greatest. But again, it is kind of hard when you have Wazzy on your team, who is a wrecking ball player, to get the mass healing that you could see later. You are getting stalled out here though by Shirtless. They're going to try to come through, rally in from Rico, who's made the swap over to the Brigitte. Wazzy's going to get pressured out, and they are going to get pressured off the point too, as that is going to be Team Shirts pushing in. Burno with another 2-piece there. I mean, Burno's looked great, man. I think also, yeah, Flex DPS was one of the Flex DPS was one of the or Flex Support, sorry, was one of the lower amount of people trialing for it. I mean, Burno's been looking really good. Overclock coming in the Maul as well. Gonna try to come through in here. Adalka with a 2-piece too. And, you know, Bassa, I don't know, Bassa hasn't been looking really good either. I think this is going to be a walk here in the park when you finish it all said and done. Nanoboost comes onto Wassy. You're going to try to build up to this these minefields, and you're going to be able to maybe get there. Yeah, you get the minefield. You get Rico taught into it too. Self-destruct comes though in. Maul back from spawn. They do fall down to mids, but they take Dalka out with them in that DMAC form. Now you're going to see the hold coming in, and you're going to get the kills confirmed. Now you're going to go in, try to stop him from touching at all, and I don't think anyone's going to be able to get there. Nice hold comes in for Team Shirtless. Team Skins. All right. Now, while we're in the middle of our, and there's a pause as well. Here, Portuguese to English. Oh, is that not? Nope, that is not what we wanted. All right. That's what I wanted. Bruno, man, goodness, looked really good there. Move some rims around. Rico, I don't know. I kind of want to see more. And honestly, it just might be my mercy hate that that's putting Rico down there. I think. I think I'm fine with that. I think I'm fine with that for right now, right? Are we good with that? I'm good with that. Do I want to make any changes? No. No, not really. All right. Ah, there we go. All right, let's see here. Oh, mid's disconnected, so I can't even see what see how if I can change my thoughts on mids as well. I thought they were all right. The last round. Ludwig didn't do really that hot either. Neither did Maul. I'm gonna, you know what? It hurts me to do that, but again, that's the point of a tier list, right? It's to make things the ebb and flow. It's meant to move, not be stationary. And already Ludwig looking a lot better here on defense. Right, Maul as well, gonna be shooting for Rico early on. Another, okay, yep, and just like that, right? I mean, just like that, you know, Maul's put all my worries away, and they're gonna go back up to the starter tier. I mean, Bruno's looked really good though with this map. Now we're seeing a Freya from them. I like that too. Again, shows some verticality, shows the hero pool. See here if they can continue going forward. Nice pulse bomb in. They're gonna get the VMAC out of Dalka there. Gonna find the kill too as well. Baza on. Vicious finds another kill here too. Do I have Vicious somewhere? I do. I have Vicious Overwatch on the point on that tier list. I do. We've already seen them, and it looks like they're gonna be able to. Maybe not. No, Wazzy is going to just be all you need. 4 kills comes in for the Wrecking Ball to open up second point for Skids. Oh. All right, Dalka. Rico's gonna go over to the Brigitte again here now. This is where things could just spiral out of control. But a nice pile driver comes in from Wazzy. Already. See if they continue. Maul has the primal rage. Overclocked, ready to go. Another nice pick coming in from Wazzy though. Bruno's going to try to turn it around in Baza. Already out of this fight, and they're going to look to keep it going. Bruno's going to find two more, or another one there. They do go down to Ludwig in the end, but it does look like the shirts will be able to hold. Baza's going to make a swap and go over to the Brigitte. Try to keep some people at bay here. And you know what? Honestly, I haven't. I'm gonna move mids and Rico up. Yeah, I'm gonna move mids and Rico up to need from the need to see more tier. Just no one's been bad like that throughout this so far. Baza though does find a pick onto mids. You know, maybe yes. Oh, he's been a serviceable Overwatch player. Nothing special, but definitely serviceable. Oh, is that no reg it? Oh my God! No, Dalka got the nano boost. I was about to say, did that get no reg? Like, no way, bro. As 3-minute time bank for the shirtless skins here. We'll see how they work, how they go. It's a nice opening yet again here by Burno, is just putting on a clinic with this this Cassidy for yellow, right? I mean, I almost just want to rethink my entire tier list, move everyone down a tier, and just keep Burno in the top tier. Goodness gracious. Though that wouldn't be fair, because that would just be pure bias. Honestly, and the only reason I kept Wazzy down in on the cusp tier, good pulse bomb in from Ludwig, is the fact that they're known for this wrecking ball. That's all they really are. They really play, right? They play other tanks, but really good at this wrecking ball. I only kept him on the cusp because in a perfect world, you have the opportunity to take more than 2 subs. When you don't get more than 2 subs in the Overwatch Lord Club, you only get to take 7 with you, and it just makes it hard to bring specialists with you. You need a jack of all trades on that bench. Unless you're super confident in your starting 5, then you can get into taking people just for certain types of things, right? As the Deadeye is going to come in here. Empathy using their Kitsu Rush. Dalka's the only one with an ult available for, well, just to say that Vicious comes online with the Nano Boost. They come out, rally out here too. Is it going to be enough? Baza trying to stabilize here for the team in green. But now, it doesn't look like it's going to be working for him. Baza's going to get healed back up though, and they're now coming through with a rally out for, you know, oh man, stupid freaking bots. 12 seconds to go. I don't think we're going to see a completion here for green. Unless something drastically changes, that Pulse Bomb comes out from Ludwig, not going to find the kill that you're hoping for. Self-destruct in from Dalka is going to find a DMAC kill onto it with those minefields, but Burnout still alive and well. As Charlie Niner ends it off here. Ooh, baby. What a way to end the night. Our night of Overwatch with C9. Oh, what a funny way to finish off our night, chat. What a funny way to finish off our night. All right, before we end things off here, let's take a look at our tier list. Right, I move Ludwig down. And no, I can't in good faith do that to Ludwig. I think he is a one of the top standouts from this this first week or first day, right? As much as it pains me because he just only plays Wrecking Ball, but he plays Wrecking Ball they play Wrecking Ball so good, right? I mean, it's hard to keep him out of that conversation for a bench role. Other than that, I'm fine with... I really don't know how I feel about mids. I think their gameplay has been, well, that. But I mean, and they showed us to be a serviceable. So I mean, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that, chat. I think that's a good. Again, obviously, there's a lot of people here, especially in the starters in the bench role. That's going to change when cuts are made. Week number 2, you might see maybe 10, 11, 12 names in the starters, 5 in the bench tier, and then everything else. Because that's when we start to, you know, break things down more. Look at things like hero pools. Look at synergy. Look at how these teams look together. And then week number 3, we'll see 5, maybe 6 names, and then 2, maybe 1 name in the bench tier, and then everyone else will be objectively placed in the on the cusp and need to see more. But I think, because I mean we haven't seen any of these players as well, I think that is a good place to leave us for tomorrow. Now, I know Billy said we might not be here on Sunday. We might be back in time. Now, it just depends on how I feel after being out all day, driving 2.5 hours, driving 2.5 hours back. That's really depends on how I feel on Sunday. Tomorrow, we'll definitely be here for day number 2 of the trials. Day number 3 is up in the air. We'll see how I'm feeling. But for now, I think that is a great place to leave us here. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for coming to the stream. Dropping follows. Thanks for the raid again, Hunter. Make sure to follow the stream if you haven't, to keep up to date with the Team Brazil trials, as well as Team Puerto Rico that is coming live, are coming around next week on the 2nd and 4th. So be there for those. But for now, we bid you adieu. Thank you all for watching wherever you are in the world. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Peace.